Someone taking the southeast too, they are moving around.
Me and Giannis have southeast.
Hello Warfighters, Warriors, Hell, welcome to the next episode of Arma 3 gameplay with this community's Arma 3 Milsim unit, Praetorian Security Operations. Now this is part 2 of our most recent mission that is showing up here on the channel. Essentially what we were doing for this one is Archer, the fire team that I'm with, we went undercover. The hope was we were able to gather, or we could gather some intelligence for where some weapons are that the enemy was using. Now we were able to find those and destroy them, and so now what we're doing is we're going to try and link up with the main body of PSO. Now they are heavily engaged right now, so we're moving back to try and just be the reinforcements or help support them however we can. So as they're trying to move to us, we've got to also try and see if we can find an area that it's going to be good for extraction and also take out any enemy forces we find along the way. For example, in the last episode, we visited a factory where there were some freedom fighters there, and so we need to eliminate those guys here too. We're proceeding up to the city very carefully because one of the things that we had marked on the map and one of the things that we had spotted as we were leaving the town was there was a checkpoint. Now, as we've moved up, we saw that the checkpoint isn't there anymore. Those who were manning the checkpoint have probably left to try and engage the other members of PSO. So we'll do what we can, of course, in this area to maybe even draw some enemy forces to our location to try and help the rest of PSO. But we'll see how it all unfolds. Obviously, I will go ahead and cut it right here so you guys can enjoy the story. I'll cut back in a little bit. But first, got to remind you guys to like the video if there's something in here that you think that's cool. Hit the subscribe button and bell icon. You guys know that. Every YouTuber says it. But also, the link to the War is Hell Discord is in the channel below, as well as the link to Patreon. So if you want to help support me there, that is a great way to help the channel grow. But you guys are awesome. I will be back in just a little bit. Until then, thanks for watching.
Okay, move.
Twilight.
Ready to breach.
Behind you. Be clear. Alright. Going left.
Going right.
Clear.
Stairs. Moving up.
Archer, what other things have we got to take out?
At the factory, there are many bad guys.
There's going to be...
Can we get a fast extract into the factory, Twilight?
Ready to go?
I've got a firing position from this doorway up here.
I see movement direct north.
Let me know when you want to open up.
Roger.
Cannot shoot from down here.
Northeast south.
Okay,
East out.
light them up.
All call signs. Remove to HLS Vanguard.
Try to avoid the civvies inside.
Roger. First group look like they're down.
All call signs move HLS Vanguard.
Snack crew walking up to the trees in front.
Roger that.
All right, I'll be right behind you.
Moving.
LZ Vanguard we're not going to get to, mate.
Say again.
The Vanguard landing zone is called we're not going to get to. I'm on your 6, I've got covering over you.
Roger,
I've only
10
got 50% visibility.
Copy, we will climb over the fence over here and try to engage everything inside. Okay, cover your snack, you go first.
Roger, I'm going to push down and join you.
RPG north.
Contacts
We're
front
clear.
behind the crew trucks.
Twilight, bring that back in. I need Condor, move to that hedgerow, north.
Pants, you good to move if you want.
Roger. Climbing.
Are the driver civvies?
Yeah, looks like it.
Archer, is the factory the one down as hostile compound over?
It's a place with the marker 3 trucks 10 in. It's in
Roger.
the middle of the town, more or less.
I'm not spotting any more hostiles around here.
Copy, we moving up.
Overlord, this is Archer. We've renamed as factory over.
I'm gonna take a look inside this red structure here.
Yeah, Roger, I'm coming up behind you. Contact on the first blue truck.
All call signs, bus.
One down inside the red building. I'm seeing some crates and stuff like that in here too.
Contact south.
Roger.
I'll go past you. Ooh, I can't. These will kill us. These stairs will fucking kill us.
Yeah. I don't see anybody else in there except one civilian.
You're all in?
Okay.
Get people on board now.
Are they going?
Yeah.
Right there.
It's clear inside here. It's clear inside here.
All call signs on May. We're moving to Victory.
What's that, Pants?
You're going to have blocks left.
Yep, I got one left.
Overlord, all of bandits in the helicopter.
Then you're just gonna have to land at Victory. Whoever's left on the ground with me.
Planted.
Roger that.
Go.
Overlord, this is Archer. Be prepared for explosion.
Roger.
Might want to get on the other side of this building just in case the damage from that building hits us.
Yep.
Alright, we all good?
Good.
Go.
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole.
There's an heli for my 360 once we land. The Archer will be
Successful deck.
close by around the factory, I presume. Dismount.
Jeff, put out green smoke. Can you see the green smoke?
Negative.
The helicopter, maybe. He was over it and then fly away.
We have found you, I believe.
Watching northwest.
They won't come, they don't see us.
I'll watch southeast. I'll get southeast.
Okay, all dismounted and move towards the town, towards the green smoke.
Contact northwest gunman.
Copy that. Band will be going through the forest for concealment.
Copy that.
He's moved around to the north.
Got contacts north, walking left to right, behind the two buildings.
You want me to go right, see if I can get that guy?
Try.
Moving.
Let's just be pushing this building for cover.
Yep.
I don't see him.
Okay, what's behind the building here?
I'm gonna go right around this building on the right too.
Covering Archer, be advised there is enemy near the factory, over. Approaching from the northwest.
Cover your
Movement
flank.
to the right
Roger.
side. I
Yeah,
think
right
that is
hand.
friendlies.
They are.
We've got eyes on friendlies approaching from our northeast.
Still no eyes on that hostile up here. We never found that guy, but what we did find was a good spot for us to hunker down and wait for the rest of PSO to link up with us. There was a lot of fighting that they had to do to be able to get to our location, but the important thing was that if we sat here and set up a defensive position, this would be ideal for us. We've got an area, a field right in front of us that would be perfect for a helo extraction, so we got to make sure that we hold the LZ. Now, as we're waiting here and more of PSO starts to trickle in, we get a call over the radio that we've got enemy coming in, and it looks like that they're going to be pushing this position pretty hard. So you'll see how well PSO defends this position in the next section.
Hello? You built a fort.
Vehicle.
Is that a lot of contact?
Vehicle. Vehicle.
Oh, contacts east! Contacts east!
With you.
Oh, there's a whole bunch in that field.
Contacts east on whatever colour smoke that is.
Contacts moving to the south. Someone taking the southeast too, they are moving around.
Me and Johannes have southeast.
Thank you.
Direct front, direct front.
You okay? You got hit.
Thank you.
Yeah, pick up will have the HLS Dragon over.
Oh. Okay.
Motherfucker.
Another one down. Leader on him to assist.
Hello. I should be okay.
Sure.
I just need.
Medic on the way.
Hit. My bandage.
Yeah, I got hit too.
More.
Lobbing a frag out there. Frag out.
Just sit.
Roger, all ammo trucks destroyed.
That was a weak toss.
You said it.
Frag out.
All call signs, we are getting pickup from HLS Dragon to Mike.
I'm going. Oh, okay. You went down again. All right, nice. Okay. I'm gonna give you a Sam splint on your arm,
Thank you.
and you want to remove your tourniquet because that's yours. All right.
Noodle, can you give me a stitch, please?
Thank you.
Of course.
It's pants asking pretty please.
Thank you.
Go.
2IC's down,
Good
man
to
down.
see, isn't it? I'm terrible saying we can go down, honestly.
You're gonna have to be multiple pickups
Thank you.
on over.
Oh, I'm stuck in your trench.
No contact north or northeast.
Back to base, over.
Here,
Did
here.
you say more?
Dragon coming.
No negative, no
Kelly's
eyes on.
incoming to pick up Archer, you're out first.
Really? What are we
We're going
out
first out.
Second. Yep.
Nice, nice.
Second.
Archer, how many
Three,
people are you?
3.
3.
Bandit, how many people are you?
4.
Archer, Bandit, get in that chopper.
Move.
Covering northeast, I'll be last man in for Archer.
It's actually sorry, they're running.
Bill, evac now.
Stay there.
That was not where the
Your brigade one.
It was by the snow. The snow.
Yeah, we may have got one,
They
but
were
we did
taking
have
fire.
a rocket literally come on to our side.
Yeah, bring us back, set us down.
Whereabouts, night time?
Up on just between the opposite side of the barn. You're looking at the southwest side. You'll be able to fit the Wildcat in there with careful landing.
This is Condor.
Copy, yeah.
What's our orders?
We're standing by for pickup over.
On the sand,
Racing
go
to
around.
that location.
Where were you guys
They
taking
should be
fire
able to
from?
give suppressor.
We take fire
tree
from the
line.
south. Where
Tree
the
line
where
to
you built the
the
building.
northeast. Negative. Tree line to the northeast. I'll watch
Tree
the
line.
rocket come in.
Yeah, but there's threats also by the building.
I got the door open facing that way. I'm taking some shots, but it's just
Okay. Push us
We'll have
closer
to
to the road.
fucking land in front of them again. That's my fault, because
Transfer up.
The remainder of Archer and Bandit get on board.
They should have engaged the RPG threat.
Okay.
Right, then I want to get a GPMG Merlin in here because that'll be able to give the most covering star.
Roger that.
let's get the Merlin.
you guys got
Condor, how many
contact
people
east.
you are there?
Right, who's this? Off on, just go, no one else is moving.
How many
Get
people
in.
do you have?
I am.
4.
I'm in.
Contact straight in front in the tree line.
Get the
Okay,
Merlin,
off.
and I can just light them up whilst, yeah.
Okay, we're taking in a Merlin. Right, chaps here, who's able to go ahead and be a gunner on a Merlin?
Yeah, I can do it. That's pants.
I need 3 volunteers.
Archer can go.
Sure.
Okay?
Okay, Archer will volunteer, we'll go.
If you're okay with that, Narda, I guess I should say.
Sure.
So we do get back to base and we pick up another helicopter to be able to provide close air support while this helicopter comes in to try and pick up the other members of PSO. Now, since it is armed, the hope was that we'd be able to eliminate any forces that might be hiding in the trees or just trying to rush those guys that are left. But we did experience some server lag, so I wish I could have showed it to you, but it wasn't necessarily the prettiest, and I think it would have been more distracting than anything else. So for the sake of the quality of the video, just know that we went back, we rescued everybody, and all in all, it was a good mission. I think that the team that I was with, Archer, did a phenomenal job, especially when we got into the action portion of it. Just working well as a team. RP and Rock, I thought it was really solid in this mission too. I do like where there's a big story component to Arma missions, so I think we did a great job on this one too. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it. And again, if you haven't seen episode 1, I recommend going back and watching that one so you can kind of see how this all unfolded. Again, a really, really good mission. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it too. There is more to come later on, so subscribe, hit the bell icon. You can be notified when future videos like this come out, and you can see the larger story of what's happening here in this particular contract for us. Remember, there's also the description where you'll find the link to the War is Hell Discord. If you're interested in joining PSO and you're over the age of 18, that's where you're going to want to go to kind of learn more about the group, as well as just join in on all the conversations that we have. And then you'll also find Patreon there too. Every little bit goes to help me out. I've got some plans that I'm hoping to reveal or kind of release to everybody. So Patreon is big. Anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate it. War is hell. You guys don't have to worry because Warfighters, I've got your six.